As a content creator, I've got to see these GPTs evolve since ChatGPT 3 came out, just like 3 years ago, 2.5 years ago. And ChatGPT 3 was not so good. It did not write scripts very well. They looked pretty, sure. It seemed like everything was there, but I remember like reading these things behind my camera with my teleprompter, and I'm like, this is awful. Like, why am I saying this stuff? Nowadays, it's much better. The scripts come out much better. And probably because my skills have leveled up. I've learned how to use the APIs. I've learned how to write my prompts in the right way that I make monster prompts. My prompts are huge, but I get out the output that I want. So I don't mind paying, 3 extra cents rather than not spending the tokens. As far as images, like I said, images are still an issue. Video is still an issue. I think they're getting there. I've seen some really cool avatars, and I've really been playing around with the idea doing my videos, because my videos are me showing off end-to-end workflows and doing tutorials. But having my little picture in the corner of me and the avatar, it's gonna be so small, no one's gonna really be able to tell that's not me. And, the voice generators are good enough that you can't tell it's not me. So I don't know, like, we're if we're not there already, we're darn close to being able to replace content creators. There's still that human element, though, because you can't
Yeah.
automate it all.
I I'm with you. I think I'm still not impressed with the AI avatars or even cloning my own voice yet. If I want the AI Google voice, like for example, to read a script for me, pretty good. You can kind of tell it's a line read, but to be honest, most voice actors were that way too
That's
that
right.
I outsource for. They just don't get the same intonation and emotion that you would give it if
Mhm.
you read it yourself. So I can certainly see use cases for that. I do think it still looks uncanny when you try to change your own voice or scan yourself in for avatars and stuff. It gets into a weird aspect there. Now, I've been most impressed with the image generation this year. Like you said, all the tools have been getting better. I like to load up a bunch of files. So instead of long prompts, I try to give the AI a lot of context and then let it do what it does. And I think it's getting better and I'm getting better at what I ask.
I wish I was able to get better. Like, every time I try to do something with my face, it never looks like me. Like, that part, it just like, I can't put that out. It doesn't look like me. Everybody else like, "Well, it looks kinda like you, but it's not me." The worst part for me is it, like, always gives me hair, like, lots of big hair. I'm like, "Why are you giving me, like, the fawn's kinda hair?" Like,
You're talking to me, man, and that's my problem too. Half the AI image generation stuff do tries to do that. Or there's like a token bald guy with a beard that it just makes everybody look like Joe Rogan.
So, what I normally do is I'll use, Midjourney personally. I have a bunch of different tools. Midjourney is my favorite because I can crop out my face. I just crop that out. I got a green screen behind me, so
Yeah.
it removes the background. But then everything else is AI generated and it looks great. That's great. So, like, I'm able to make lots of images of myself not having to leave the house, which is wonderful because it's
I think
raining.
there are ways around that too, even with Photoshop in my career over the last 20, 25 years. You can do cool things as long as you do them creatively. So
Yeah,
when you turn yourself into a cartoon, it doesn't look like you. But now, if you can work that into your brand, it's a lot easier to have AI generate all the cartoon versions of you than something that's human photorealistic.
that's right.